Welcome to London, a city full of history, culture, and iconic landmarks. From the majestic Buckingham Palace to the timeless Big Ben, London offers a world of unforgettable experiences. Explore the serenity of Hyde Park, step into history at Westminster Abbey, and cross the legendary Tower Bridge. Whether you're a history buff or an adventure seeker, London has something for everyone. Stick with us as we take you on a journey through this incredible city. Don't miss out on all the magic London has to offer. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and click the bell icon so you never miss an exciting adventure with us. Did you know that Big Ben, one of the most iconic symbols of the United Kingdom, hides secrets that might surprise even the biggest history buffs? Officially named Elizabeth Tower, it earned its famous nickname from the massive 13.5-ton Great Bell inside. Cast by the legendary Whitechapel Bell Foundry, the bell has a sound so distinct it's instantly recognized worldwide. Standing at an impressive 316 feet, 96 meters, the tower was renamed in 2012 to celebrate Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. Designed by Augustus Pugin in the Gothic Revival style, it's a masterpiece of intricate stone carvings and British national symbols. Even the clock faces are a marvel. They're 7 meters in diameter and were originally painted blue. However, in the 1930s, pollution blackened the dials, and it wasn't until the 2017 to 2021 renovation that their original color was finally restored. What's even more fascinating is the clock itself. Created in the 19th century, it still operates using its original mechanism, designed by Edmund Beckett Denison and George Airy. It was once the most accurate 4-dial clock in the world, and its timekeeping can be fine-tuned using old penny coins placed on the pendulum. But Big Ben isn't just a marvel of engineering. It's a symbol of resilience and history. From surviving wartime bombings to appearing in countless films and national events, it's a timeless emblem of British culture. Welcome to the iconic Wembley Stadium. Opened in 2007, it's not just the heart of English football, but one of the largest and most famous stadiums in the world. With a staggering 90,000 seats, it's the go-to venue for major football events like the FA Cup Final and home games for the England national team. But that's just the start. Wembley also hosts NFL games, rugby finals, and incredible concerts, making it a true hub for global sports and entertainment. The stadium is famous for its stunning 440-foot arch, which isn't just for looks. It helps support over 75% of the roof's weight. And did you know that it has more toilets than any other venue in the world? It's clear, Wembley is a giant in both size and history. But there's so much more to discover about this legendary stadium. Stick around, because the story of Wembley's design, its dramatic construction journey, and its future are waiting for you. You won't want to miss it. Buckingham Palace, located in the heart of London, is not just a building. It's a symbol of British heritage, royal history, and tradition. Originally constructed in 1703 for the Duke of Buckingham, it was later acquired by King George III in 1761 for his wife, Queen Charlotte. Over the years, it underwent multiple transformations and renovations, becoming the official residence of the British monarchy in 1837, when Queen Victoria ascended to the throne. This majestic palace, designed by architects like John Nash and Edward Blore, blends various architectural styles. Its 775 rooms and grand wings offer a glimpse into the royal world. The palace's staterooms, which are open to the public at select times, are filled with the grandeur and opulence you'd expect from a royal residence. However, life at Buckingham Palace hasn't always been as glamorous as it seems. Despite its lavish balls and state ceremonies, the palace faced significant challenges: clogged quarters, poor ventilation, and even security issues. It was only through Prince Albert's intervention that many of these problems were resolved, ensuring the palace remained a fitting home for the monarchy. Throughout the 20th century, the palace continued to evolve, with King Edward VII adding Belle Epoque elements and King George V overseeing major redesigns. During World War II, Buckingham Palace endured bombings, but became a symbol of resilience, strength, and unity for the British people. Today, Buckingham Palace stands as both a royal residence and a tourist attraction, welcoming millions each year to admire its beauty and learn about its rich history. It continues to host important events, welcoming dignitaries and royals from around the world. Hyde Park is one of London's most iconic landmarks and a vibrant green space at the heart of the city. Covering 350 acres, it's the largest of the city's parks and has a rich history dating back to 1536, when it was first established by Henry VIII as a hunting ground. By 1637, Hyde Park opened its gates to the public and quickly became a popular spot for celebrations and even duels among the nobility. Over the centuries, the park has been a hub for free speech and expression, with Speaker's Corner becoming a historic platform for debates and movements. Hyde Park has seen everything, from the Great Exhibition of 1851 to the famous Pink Floyd performance. It even hosted huge modern events like Live 8 and the Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. Located adjacent to Kensington Gardens, Hyde Park is home to many stunning features, like the Serpentine Lake, Wellington Arch, and the Diana Memorial Fountain. Whether you're taking in the natural beauty, riding a bike along its paths, or enjoying a sporting event, there's always something to see and do. The park also played a major role in the 2012 Olympics with its triathlon events. Hyde Park is more than just a park. It's a symbol of London's spirit, a space for recreation, culture, and history. From its vast green fields to its world-class events, it's a place where both locals and tourists come to experience the city's essence. Westminster Abbey, officially known as the Collegiate Church of St. Peter. Peter in Westminster is more than just a place of worship. It's a symbol of British history and heritage. Located in the heart of London, this magnificent Gothic structure has been the coronation site for 40 monarchs since 1066. From William the Conqueror to Queen Elizabeth II, every British monarch has been crowned within its hallowed walls. But the Abbey's significance doesn't end with coronations. It has also served as the final resting place for 18 kings and queens, including famous figures like Henry V, Mary I, and Elizabeth I. The origins of Westminster Abbey trace back to the 10th century, but the current church was built starting in 1245 by King Henry III, following the design of French and English Gothic styles. Over the years, the Abbey has been expanded and renovated by various monarchs, with notable additions such as the stunning Western Towers in the 18th century. But its importance stretches beyond architecture. Westminster Abbey is home to the graves of some of the greatest minds in British history, including poets like Geoffrey Chaucer and scientists like Isaac Newton. Despite facing numerous challenges, including destruction during the English Civil War and bombing raids in World War II, Westminster Abbey has stood the test of time, earning its place as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Today, it attracts millions of visitors from all over the world, offering a rare glimpse into the past and a chance to witness centuries of British history in one place. Welcome to the British Museum, one of London's most fascinating and significant landmarks. Located in the vibrant Bloomsbury district, this iconic museum holds over 8 million works, each telling a unique story about human history, art, and culture. It's a treasure trove of the world's most incredible relics, from ancient Egyptian mummies to Roman artifacts. Did you know it was founded in 1753 as the world's first public national museum? Its collection traces back to Sir Hans Sloane, whose curiosities sparked the museum's unbelievable journey. Over the centuries, the British Museum has grown through acquisitions, including famous artifacts like the Elgin marbles and the Rosetta Stone, which have sparked debates on ownership. With its stunning new spaces and state-of-the-art galleries, the museum is constantly evolving. But here's the twist. What you see is just a fraction of what's hidden inside. Camden Markets is one of London's most iconic and vibrant destinations. Located in the heart of Camden Town, this bustling spot draws in around 250,000 visitors every single week. What started as a humble food market in the early 20th century has grown into a diverse and dynamic hub, combining everything from unique crafts to fashion, street food, and even furniture. With 6 distinct areas to explore, like the famous Camden Lock Market and the quirky Stables Market, housed in a historic stable, there's something for everyone. Owned by billionaire Teddy Sagi since 2014, the markets continue to evolve, even being put up for sale in 2022 for a whopping £1.5 billion. But it's not just the architecture that makes Camden special, it's the energy. Despite facing fires and ownership changes, Camden Markets have remained a must-visit, and today it's more popular than ever. The Palace of Westminster in London is not just a building, it's the heart of British politics. Home to the UK Parliament, it's where history and government collide. Famous for the iconic Big Ben, housed in the Elizabeth Tower, the palace has witnessed countless pivotal moments, from royal changes to World War II bombings. Originally built as a royal residence in the 11th century, the palace became the center of government in the 1500s after a devastating fire. Architect Charles Barry's stunning Gothic Revival redesign in the 19th century gave the palace the grandeur we see today. Inside, over 1,100 rooms span 4 floors, each with its own rich history. But time has taken its toll. As we approach 2025, plans for an extensive restoration are in motion, with both Houses of Parliament preparing to vacate. Welcome to the incredible world of the O2 Arena. Located in the heart of London, this iconic venue is more than just a concert hall. It's a world-class entertainment hub. Opened in 2007, the O2 is the second largest indoor arena in the UK and has hosted some of the biggest names in music, including Prince, Michael Jackson, and even major sporting events like WWE Money in the Bank. Did you know that the O2 was originally built as the Millennium Dome? After its initial exhibition, it was transformed into an entertainment complex with a unique design that minimizes echo and can be customized for events ranging from basketball games to ice skating. It even sold over 1.2 million tickets in its first year, proving it's one of the world's most popular venues. But that's not all. This arena is constantly evolving, hosting everything from concerts to historic sporting moments. Stick around to learn more about this legendary landmark and what makes the O2 an unmissable part of London's cultural scene. The National Gallery in London, located in the heart of Trafalgar Square, is one of the world's most famous art museums, housing over 2,300 masterpieces spanning centuries of art. Established in 1824, this iconic institution offers free access to the public, making art accessible to all. Unlike many European museums that began with royal collections, the National Gallery's origins lie in a government purchase of just 38 paintings. The gallery's stunning building, designed by William Wilkins, opened in 1838 and has since expanded, with notable additions like the Sainsbury Wing in 1991. Over the years, it has shifted its focus from Renaissance to Northern European and early Italian masterpieces. Yet, the gallery has faced challenges: space limitations, rising art prices, and debates over conservation methods. In recent decades, fundraising campaigns have kept its collection growing, despite controversies over sponsorships and acquisitions. Celebrating its 200th anniversary in 2024, the National Gallery remains a treasure trove of art and history, continuing to inspire visitors from around the globe. Tower Bridge, one of the most recognizable structures in the world, stands proudly over the River Thames in London. Designed by architect Horace Jones and engineer John Wolfe Barry, it was built between 1886 and 1894 to address a unique challenge: how to create a bridge that would connect the eastern parts of London to the city centre while still allowing ships to pass through to the London basin. The solution? A combination of drawbridge, suspension, and cantilever elements that would make the bridge not only a vital transportation link, but also an engineering marvel of its time. Stretching 940 feet, about 287 meters, across the river, the bridge features two 213-foot towers made of steel and stone. Its central span, which can be raised to accommodate passing ships, was originally powered by hydraulics and later upgraded to electricity. This iconic movable bridge has become a symbol of innovation, blending Victorian-era engineering with the beauty of Gothic design. Since its opening on June 30th, 1894, Tower Bridge has undergone several renovations to ensure it remains both functional and beautiful. The bridge attracts nearly 900,000 visitors every year, who marvel at its history and breathtaking views. Visitors can even explore the Victorian engine rooms, which house the original steam-powered machinery that once raised the bridge. This incredible structure represents more than just a crossing. It's a symbol of London's growth, its engineering prowess, and its ability to adapt and evolve. Welcome to the heart of London's West End, Covent Garden, a place with a history that stretches all the way back to the 7th century. Originally part of the Anglo-Saxon town of Londonwish, it transformed into Convent Garden, a lush area of orchards. By the 16th century, the Earl of Bedford commissioned the iconic architect Inigo Jones to design its famous Italian-style square. Over time, Covent Garden evolved into a bustling marketplace for fruits and vegetables, before becoming infamous in the 18th century for its brothels. But despite this, the area continued to grow, with the market hall opening in 1830. Fast forward to today, and Covent Garden is a cultural hotspot, home to the Royal Opera House, Theatre Royal, and vibrant shops and cafes. Whether you're exploring the London Transport Museum, shopping along Neal Street, or soaking in the atmosphere of St. Paul's Church, Covent Garden is the perfect blend of history and modern-day charm. Greenwich, located in southeast London, is a captivating blend of history, culture, and iconic landmarks. It's best known for being the home of the Prime Meridian and Greenwich Mean Time, marking the center of global timekeeping. This historic town is famous for its maritime legacy, which is celebrated in the National Maritime Museum and the Cutty Sark, a legendary 19th century clipper ship. But Greenwich's history doesn't stop there. It was the birthplace of some of England's most famous Tudor monarchs, including Henry VIII and Elizabeth I, who were born in the Royal Palace of Placentia, now long gone, but once a hub of royal life. The Royal Naval College, designed by Sir Christopher Wren, has stood here for centuries, and the nearby Royal Observatory was once the epicenter of global navigation and timekeeping. The picturesque Greenwich Park, offering sweeping views of the Thames, is a popular spot for both locals and tourists. It's not just a park, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And if you wander around the town, you'll discover a vibrant area filled with historic architecture, trendy shops, and cafes. But what makes Greenwich truly unique is the way it blends the past and present. From the 17th century Royal Naval College to the modern developments on the Greenwich Peninsula, this area is an ever-evolving landmark of London. Welcome to Hampstead Heath, one of London's most beloved and ancient green spaces. Spanning 790 acres, this vast, picturesque area is a natural haven, offering everything from historic woodlands and tranquil ponds to breathtaking views of the city. Perched atop one of London's highest points, it provides an escape into nature, just minutes from the hustle and bustle of central London. Did you know that Hampstead Heath has been a part of London's landscape for over 7,000 years? Archaeological discoveries reveal evidence of a hunter-gatherer community living here as far back as the Mesolithic period. Fast forward to the 19th century, the Heath was the center of legal and political battles, with influential figures fighting to protect it from urban development. Thanks to their efforts today, Hampstead Heath remains untouched by modern construction. The Heath is more than just a park. It's a living testament to nature and history. It includes 3 swimming ponds, ancient woodlands, and even the iconic Parliament Hill, known for its protected panoramic views of the London skyline. It's also a wildlife sanctuary and one of the largest areas of common land in Greater London. Whether you're looking to relax by a pond, explore the historic Kenwood House, or enjoy the open air, Hampstead Heath has something for everyone. It's not just a place, it's a story. And we're only getting started. HMS Belfast is a legendary piece of history, a powerful reminder of the turbulent times of World War II. Built for the Royal Navy, this iconic town-class light cruiser was launched in 1938 and saw action in some of the most significant battles of the war. From participating in the Arctic convoys to helping defeat the German battleship Scharnhorst in the Battle of the North Cape, Belfast played a pivotal role in ensuring Allied victory. After years of service, she became a symbol of resilience after surviving a German mine in 1939 and undergoing major repairs. By 1944, Belfast was instrumental in the D-Day landings, providing crucial fire support during the invasion of Normandy. But the story of HMS Belfast doesn't end with the war. She was decommissioned, almost scrapped, and then saved by a dedicated preservation effort in the late 1960s. Today, moored on the River Thames in London, she serves as a museum ship, offering a glimpse into naval history. With her involvement in major conflicts, dramatic survival, and later transformation into a museum, HMS Belfast is a true testament to courage, history, and the spirit of adventure. Kensington Gardens, a breathtaking gem nestled in central London, were once the private grounds of Kensington Palace. Spanning 107 hectares, these gardens form part of London's royal parks, alongside Hyde Park, Green Park, and St. James's Park, creating a stunning green lung in the city. The gardens have an elegant, formal design, with highlights like the Serpentine Lake and the Italian gardens adorned with classical sculptures. But that's not all. This historic space is home to the iconic Peter Pan statue, the Diana Memorial Playground, and the striking Albert Memorial. Whether you're exploring the tranquil pathways or gazing at the picturesque landscapes, Kensington Gardens offers a rich blend of royal history and natural beauty. The London Eye, also known as the Millennium Wheel, is an iconic symbol of London's skyline and one of the most famous attractions in the UK. Standing at an impressive 443 feet tall, it was once the tallest Ferris wheel in the world when it opened in 2000. Though it has since been surpassed by other structures, it remains the tallest cantilevered observation wheel in Europe, offering unparalleled views of the city. More than 3 million visitors each year experience the breathtaking 30-minute ride, making it a top destination for tourists and locals alike. Designed by architects Julia Barfield and David Marks, the London Eye was initially conceived as a temporary structure to celebrate the millennium. However, its immense popularity led to its permanent installation in 2002. With 32 passenger capsules, each representing one of London's boroughs, the Eye offers a unique way to see the city. Each capsule can hold up to 25 people, allowing passengers to enjoy a leisurely, 360-degree view of London's landmarks, from the Houses of Parliament to St. Paul's Cathedral. What makes the London Eye even more fascinating is its construction. It was assembled on-site using a process that involved floating massive sections of the wheel up the River Thames, showcasing a truly international collaboration. Components were brought in from across Europe, including the UK, Italy, Germany, and France. The London Underground, known to locals as the Tube, is a fascinating piece of history. Opening its doors in 1863, it was the world's first underground passenger railway. Today, it spans 250 miles of track and serves 272 stations across Greater London. Despite its name, only about 45% of the network runs underground. The rest of the tracks are above ground, passing through suburban areas. The Tube serves a staggering 5 million passengers every day, making it one of the busiest transit systems in the world. What makes the Underground so unique? For one, it has evolved tremendously over time. The system started with steam trains, but by 1890, electric trains were introduced, setting the stage for today's modern network. Another remarkable innovation was the creation of the iconic Tube map in 1931 by Harry Beck, still celebrated today as a masterpiece of design. Through its long history, the Underground has weathered everything from wartime air raids to major technological changes, continually adapting to the needs of Londoners. And with ongoing projects like the Elizabeth Line and Northern Line extension, the Tube's future is brighter than ever. The Natural History Museum in London is one of the world's most fascinating destinations, with a collection of over 80 million specimens. From ancient dinosaur skeletons to rare fossils, this iconic museum on Exhibition Road is home to extraordinary exhibits in botany, zoology, paleontology, and more. But it's not just about what's on display. It's also a hub for groundbreaking scientific research, with contributions from legends like Charles Darwin. Designed by Alfred Waterhouse, the museum's stunning architecture has been captivating visitors since 1881. Don't miss Hope, the magnificent blue whale skeleton that now graces the Central Hall, or Dippy, the famous Diplodocus, who once ruled the space. And the best part? Admission is free. Whether you're a science lover, a history buff, or just curious, this museum offers something for everyone. Primrose Hill in London is not just a park, it's a piece of history. This iconic location, which opened to the public in 1842, offers one of the best panoramic views of central London. From its summit, you can spot landmarks like Hampstead, Belsize Park, and even the heart of London itself. It's named after the hill at the center, which stands 210 feet tall and is one of the highest points in Camden. But there's more to this park than meets the eye. Did you know that Primrose Hill has a fascinating history? In the 1600s, it was the site of a mysterious murder. And later, in 1792, it hosted the first meeting of the Gorset of the Bards of the Isles of Britain, a celebration of Welsh culture. Today, Primrose Hill attracts thousands, offering not only stunning views, but also a peaceful retreat with playgrounds, outdoor gyms, and historic landmarks like the famous blue plaques honoring legendary residents like Sylvia Plath and Friedrich Engels. Regent's Park, one of London's most famous royal parks, spans a massive 410 acres in the heart of the city. It's a breathtaking blend of nature, history, and culture. Originally part of royal hunting grounds, it became a public park in the 19th century after the Prince Regent, George IV, envisioned it as a pleasure garden. The park was designed by the famous architects John Nash and Decimus Burton, and it's home to stunning gardens, a large lake, and fascinating structures. The park is much more than just green space. It's home to the London Zoo, the U.S. Ambassador's residence, and Regent's University. Visitors can enjoy the peaceful Queen Mary's Gardens, where you'll find over 12,000 roses, or take a relaxing boat ride on the lake. Sports enthusiasts will love the cycling paths and sports pitches, and there are playgrounds for children to enjoy. Regent's Park has witnessed a lot over the centuries, from royal history to more tragic events, like the 1982 IRA bombing. It's not just a park, it's a living piece of London's past. Imagine stepping into the heart of London and finding yourself surrounded by lush greenery and panoramic views. This is the Sky Garden, located atop the 20 Fenchurch Street skyscraper, famously known as the Walkie-Talkie. Offering some of the best vistas in the city, it stands as the third tallest observation deck, reaching an impressive 155 meters. Designed by renowned Uruguayan architect Rafael Vinoli, the garden stretches across 45,000 square feet, covering 3 floors. With a blend of palm trees, fragrant lavender, ferns, and even small waterfalls that create a peaceful oasis amidst the urban hustle. The Sky Garden provides 2 amazing observation decks, giving you a bird's-eye view of London's most iconic landmarks, like the Shard, the Gherkin, and the London Eye. You won't find a better spot to take in the skyline. The best part? Admission is free, but be sure to book your tickets at least 3 weeks in advance to secure your spot. The garden is open weekdays from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. What makes it even better is the choice of dining options. From the Sky Pod Bar to the exclusive Fenchurch restaurant, there's no shortage of places to enjoy a meal while soaking in the breathtaking views. Need a private space for an event? Sky Garden offers rentable areas like the Sky Pod platforms and Fenchurch Terrace, perfect for parties or special occasions. St. Paul's Cathedral is one of London's most iconic landmarks, standing as a symbol of resilience, faith, and architectural brilliance. Situated on Ludgate Hill, the highest point in the City of London, it's been an important site since 604 AD. Dedicated to Paul the Apostle, this grand cathedral has been the spiritual heart of London for over 1,400 years. The current building, designed by Sir Christopher Wren, was completed in 1710 after the original Gothic structure was destroyed in the Great Fire of London. Standing at 365 feet tall, St. Paul's was the tallest building in London until 1963 and still boasts one of the largest domes in the world. It's the second tallest church in the UK, only behind Liverpool Cathedral. Throughout its history, St. Paul's has been a witness to many significant events, including the funerals of iconic figures like Winston Churchill and Lord Nelson, and even the wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana. Its resilience was also put to the test during World War II, when it survived bombings with minimal damage, becoming a symbol of hope for the city. Today, St. Paul's remains a place of worship, a tourist attraction, and an architectural wonder. With its stunning design and rich history, it continues to draw millions of visitors from around the world. The Tower of London is one of the most iconic and mysterious landmarks in the world. Built by William the Conqueror in 1078, This historic fortress has seen over 900 years of history unfold within its walls. Initially constructed as a symbol of Norman power, it quickly became much more than just a fortress. Over the centuries, it has served as a royal residence, an armory, a treasury, and even a zoo. But it's most infamous for its role as a prison, where notorious figures like Elizabeth I, Sir Walter Raleigh, and the Cray twins were once held. The tower's most chilling mystery: the disappearance of the two young princes in the late 15th century, whose fate remains one of history's greatest unsolved puzzles. Despite its dark past, the tower's strategic location on the River Thames made it a crucial part of England's defenses, enduring sieges and conflicts throughout the ages. During both World Wars, the tower served as a prison for spies and traitors. And though it was damaged during the Blitz in World War II, it was later restored to its former glory. Today, it's one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, drawing millions who come to see the crown jewels, the legendary White Tower, and its awe-inspiring architecture. The Tower of London isn't just a relic of the past. It's a living testament to the power, mystery, and resilience of England itself.